I've known Paul for many years now. My brother from another mother, I think. We've become very close, and we support each other in all our events, and we've gotten to know each other's clan, I guess. And he's done so much wonderful work, and he deserves this award, like, so much. You know, I just can't praise him enough. And he's videoing himself, for instance.
Let's give it up for Deb again, too. And I would really like to say it's thank you, and it's a real honor to be with all of you. The last couple of days of being at the house and just hanging out with people and talking and hearing about what everyone's trying to do everywhere. It's just very inspiring, and listening to everybody. Thanks for being out there and keeping the word strong. It's what we need. Thank you very much. This is Tony Vacca. Tony Vacca and I are in a group called Do It Now. Because now is the time that needs to happen. We need to do it now. Maybe it's because I'm older and I'm thinking I don't have too much time. And I'm thinking, okay, I'm not doing it 20 years from now. I'm not doing it 10 years from now, possibly. And I'm not going to say I'm going to do it tomorrow. Because I got a long list of all the tomorrows that I haven't done. I'm doing it now. And because of a conversation I had this morning at breakfast, this is about crossing a street. He's walking along a highway, and he sees the other side, and he thinks, I want to get to that other side. But there's car after car after car after car after car going by, and there's no way that it looks like he's going to make it to the other side. And there's people on the other side looking over, and everyone's looking back and forth, and everyone's trying to figure out just how we're going to get to the other side. And as he walks along the highway, suddenly he sees it. It's a large rock in the ditch. And he picks that rock up and he holds it above his head, and he starts to walk towards the first lane, and he starts to aim it as if he's going to hit the car coming on the first lane, and finally that car stops. And he steps into that lane, and a crowd is starting to form. And he's waiting for the second lane, and he holds it up high, and the second lane stops, and the third lane stops, and the fourth lane stops, and now he's in the medium, and the crowd's going wild, and he crosses over to the other side, and he makes it through the first lane, the second lane, and now he's on the other side, and he's doing a dance on the other side, and he turns around and he comes back. And he's got dreams. He's going to make this into a business. He starts telling people on the other side, for a little bit of money, I'll take you across. Yeah, he thinks big. I'm going to train people. In fact, I'm going to get t-shirts with a rock on it. Yeah, he's got ambition. And then the police show up. He's soon back as his old corner. Yet he has a corner in town where he holds up his sign. He's a Vietnam vet. He'll work for food. He was famous for 2 weeks. He was the rock guy. He tried to sell rocks to tourists. So if you ever need a rock, he's got one for you. It was one of those cold nights. Everybody was waiting for the sun. and we stood outside this cheap hotel, and we couldn't hear any birds. We were lucky to get a room. All the liquor stores were closed, but we had a suitcase full of booze. And while we were in the room, we thought, well, let's see, we'll try to solve all the world's problems. And when we emptied that suitcase of booze, we thought we had solved them all. And then there was a knock at the door. Actually, they kicked in the door. We had paid for the room with a credit card we had found in the parking lot. We didn't want to sleep outside. It was cold. We would have been considered homeless. We could have been beaten up, arrested. We said, come on, we didn't even mess up the sheets. But they said to us, you got two choices. You either go to prison, or you paint the hotel. So we said, okay, we'll paint the hotel. I've been here for 5 years now. Because they gave me a toothbrush to paint with. And if you look around the hotel, you'll see places where I went horizontally, and then I went vertically, and then I had these moments where I just went, yeah, I realized I'm an artist. That's what I learned there. And one day I thought, well, maybe I'm just going to leave this place. And somebody was coming out of the hotel, and I said, you don't happen to be going to Kansas City, are you? I said, that's exactly where I'm going. But I couldn't take the ride. I mean, when you're an artist, you gotta finish the painting. I mean, I'm an artist. I gotta finish the painting. And one last one. Since we're all getting a little older, seems to be a little gray in the room, but I heard we dyed it to look more distinguished. This is called The Wild Parties in the Senior Home. Yeah, there was a party brewing. Word was passed from room to room by Mabel, who normally for hours would just roam the halls. Some believe that she was looking for a way out. Beth was nice enough to try to make up some name tags, and she even did a little flourishing on each of them just to kind of spice them up. Billy had saved all his crackers from his soup. He was hoping somebody was taking care of the cheese. And it was decided by those who could even think of these things that Jean would give the signal right after the morning singing. We're refusing to go back to our rooms. We're not going for our naps. Today we're gonna party down. Yeah. Today we're gonna party down, they said. It was written in the staff log book that Jean yelled, "Party!" And all hell broke loose. Janet started to hand out the name tags, but in the confusion she handed them out randomly. So Leona became Stanley. David was Roxy. There was some singing that broke out. It was hard to tell what they were singing because I think they were all singing their own favorite song. And then they started going up to each other and calling each other the names on the name tag and started laughing. laughing so hard that they started to shit and piss in their pants. But obviously this was nothing new. Some staff members even joined in, laughing hysterically, and then the party was brought to a complete silence. A loud voice from the back of the room cried out, "But I am Doug. I always wanted to be Doug. Why won't you let me be Doug? I am Doug," she started to chant. "I am Doug. I am Doug." And everybody started to chant too. "I'm a dancer. I wanted children. I wanted to travel. I'm an artist." It took hours. No, it actually took weeks and months to try to calm everyone down. In large letters, it was written in the staff handbook, "No more parties. Stick to bingo. Maybe let them play with the big ball. But this isn't the place for people to come to grips with their lives. What they've done, what they haven't done. Have they been true to themselves?" They said you have to stop everything. You gotta stop everything. That as anybody start to think that their time is running out. Because this could cause mayhem.